Grade 5, hello, this is Neil, the real deal. And Dave approached me in the hallway, and we had to talk about using Weebly as the, the tool with which the students build their digital portfolios. And Weebly could be really easily used for that purpose. I wanted to give you just a little sort of run through on my thoughts with this and how the site would look. Of course, it's a portfolio, so every student's site would look a lot different. You know, that's up to them to choose the look of it, but the skeleton, certain things would be the same. So I want to show you the site that I'm using with the kids this year for my ICT classes. And right now I'm in the editor, so you see all the stuff, like all the elements that I can drag into my Weebly. Those are on the left-hand side here. There's titles and texts and images and all sorts of stuff that they can put on there. Up at the top, and by the way, this is one theme. I can change the theme at any time. This isn't really meant to be a Weebly tutorial so much as it is just putting out the idea of using Weebly for the portfolio. So yeah, there's all sorts of stuff, all different kinds of elements that you can put in there. They can have videos. They can drag in videos. Now this is the pro version you see up here. It says pro. I actually paid the $40 or whatever to get all the bells and whistles. The students would be using a free version of it, but they can still put videos through. They can embed. Basically, they can still put videos into their site if they wanted to. Okay, so up here at the top you have all the different tabs. These tabs for their portfolio could read, there could be a tab for maths, there could be a tab for language, there could be a tab for units of inquiry. For units of inquiry, I want to show you this real quick. If I go to pages, and let's say that I add a page and call it the title of it is units, or unit of inquiry. And of course we have 6 units of inquiry throughout the year. So what I can do is then I can add another page. So if I scroll down here a little bit so you can actually see that, there's my unit of inquiry tab. I can choose to hide that tab, so when I'm on my actual site you can't see the tab. I can choose to password protect it. Well, no, you can't, because the password protection option is only available in the Pro account, so I take that back. Okay, back to what I was going to show you. I want to add another page now, and I want to call this the first unit. So you're doing a unit on forces. I know that's not your first unit, but you can then take this forces tab and you can make it so it's under the umbrella of the unit of inquiry. So when I go back, so if I publish that, and if I go back to my site, please wait while we okay, go back to your site and see we have unit of inquiry. Well, when I click on the unit of inquiry tab, there's where all of your units of inquiry will be. So you could have like a separate page for each unit of inquiry. Tons and tons of options here. Laura and I talked about spending a considerable amount of time in the ICT lab having the students build the skeleton of their Weebly site step by step. I imagine 2, maybe 3 lessons would be all that was needed to build the framework, and then of course it's up to them what they want to put in there. But again, every student will have a language, math, unit of inquiry, sort of the same sort of skeleton structure. So one more thing that would be really cool to have on their site is a blog. Basically, a blog, if you don't know already, is a place where people can provide feedback and contribute comments. This could be comments from parents, comments from teachers, comments from their friends. It could be a page or a tab on their Weebly site. And it could say like my blog or whatever. So lots of possibilities there. Looking forward to getting into it, so to speak. Thanks for listening. Okay.